Marty Chavez now joins us, former Goldman Sachs CFO, who has just announced today he'll be becoming vice chair and a partner at Sixth Street. And Marty, you already, of course, were heavily involved there, but you're going back into full-time, day-to-day investor performance, right?
How about that, Will? I guess I was bad at being retired.
Well, good for you and great for them. And what exactly will the new role be, Marty? Still very much focused on biotech, life science, and finding opportunities there, or investing across the spectrum?
So, Will, I'm going to be working on a bunch of things, investing across the spectrum, but with a specific focus on an area that we think is going to be vast, which is the intersection of software and the life sciences. And as you know, that's something I've been working on, but been doing some other things. I'm reunited with my former colleague from Goldman, Adam Korn, and we're going to be working on modeling and private capital, which is a very hard problem, makes the trading problem look easy. We'll be working on diversity, equity, inclusion, culture, a whole bunch of things.
And do you think that there are fewer pockets of value to find today than, let's say, a decade or so ago? Or is it just a case of making sure you look in the right places, and despite the great run-up we've seen in markets, there's plenty of opportunities?
There's plenty of opportunity. It's not just looking in the right places, but it's looking in the right places in the right way. What really drew me to Sixth Street was, first and foremost, the opportunity to work with Alan Waxman and Adam Korn, who I've known for decades. And then second, flexible capital with creative solutions and deep thematic investing. That's really the way that you're going to uncover alpha. You can't just look at the cap table and look at some Excel models. You really have to deeply understand not only the company, its idiosyncrasies, but also the whole sector and how it's evolving. And that's where value is.
Marty, wanted to ask about the general theme, not Goldman Sachs specific, about junior bankers over the course of the last year or so. I mean, it's a world you know very well. Can you understand some of the pressures they've been under? It's always an industry where you have to work hard because, indeed, you do get paid well for it. But has the work-from-home culture kind of accentuated, or can you see how it may have accentuated the pressures of the job without an associated payoff?
Well, I can tell you that from my perspective, during the last 18 months after Goldman, I was supposedly retired, but I was on a bunch of boards, and I was working 24/7 on all kinds of activities, financing, M&A, you name it. And as I'm reviewing all these books, I'm feeling waves of empathy for the junior bankers, because if I'm working that hard, what must they be doing to produce all of those materials and all of that analysis? And yes, so I think that collides with working from home, and it's been a challenge for many. Of course, we're fortunate to be able to work from home. I'll start with that. But beyond that, setting boundaries, and then that's just hard. And it's especially hard as a junior banker. It's always hard. But what I would say to the junior bankers is, you do have choices, and banks and everybody knows that. And I also know that they're very actively responding to this. We need more bankers, we need more automation, and we need some more boundaries. And I think that's going to be especially true as we come out of the pandemic.
Work from home, Marty, but also the booming capital markets, what we've seen in some of these investment banks with SPACs and IPOs and M&A. Do you see that pace keeping up? Well,
I do. I've been in the business for 26 years, and I have never seen a time like this. And as you know, I hesitate to make predictions, and I certainly won't make predictions about the stock market level. But it's hard to see where there would be an end in sight. There is so much opportunity. Of course, there's ups and downs, and I would never want to time it. But there's just more and more happening, and I don't see an end to it.
Marty, thank you very much for joining us today. It's always good to check in with you.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.